The Artist Room podcast with Jess.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jess, your host for the Artist Room podcast, where we talk about music, creativity, inspiration, and everything in between. Make sure to like, comment, follow, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any episodes. Welcoming you all here with me is an independent music artist who has recently released an album, Are We There Yet? Bringing a new voice and sound into the world of music. The one and only JC. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm doing good.
So I actually came across you on Instagram. You have like a visualizer with your latest single, Dispatch.
Yeah. Uh, I released that in January. I actually had a more recent single that I just dropped, Lil Boat, but that was one of the more recent visuals that I did drop. Yeah,
Okay, I've
that's.
seen that one too.
hmm
So where did you grow up?
I grew up. I was born in Bethesda, Maryland. Grew up in like Woodbridge, but I'm a military baby, so like I kind of grew up like here and there. Like I grew up like 3 years in this state, 2 years in this state, but majority of
Mhm.
my life, like I feel like good 8, 10 years was in like Alexandria, Woodbridge area.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, so who did you grow up like listening to?
I mean, I listen to everybody, but I think my favorite artist is Drake. Like I think that's the one artist I think I go back and listen to like all the time. I think are we No, if you're reading this, that's what it's called. If you're reading this, is a big
It's too
inspiration.
late.
Yeah. It's a big inspiration to me, man. I love that album.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure I already know your take on the whole Drake versus Kendrick. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not.
Yeah.
But but definitely I feel like they both had a good tip for tat. I think it was nice for hip hop.
Yeah,
It
man,
was
that's
nice
still my
overall.
goal, bro. That's still my goal. In my opinion, bro, like in my opinion, he out rapped Kendrick. In my opinion, but that's just me. I don't want to step on toes, but that's just how I feel.
No, it's cool, it's cool. My toes are fine. So nah, I feel like okay. I respect that. I respect it. Um
You must disagree. Were you like Kendrick?
I feel like just that Kendrick's part in the beef was it had an impact, right? Like
Yeah,
you can remember They Not Like Us or A Minor. Not to say that when you listen to the diss tracks that Drake put out,
yeah,
definitely they're good songs. You can listen to them. They
yeah,
have good melodies, good verses, but it's like nothing sticks out as much as when Kendrick dropped his stuff. But that's just my objective view of the situation. I'm still gonna listen to Drake. I'm
yeah.
still gonna listen to Kendrick.
Nah,
The
I
yeah.
still mess with Kendrick too. I was about to say when Euphoria, like I'm objective too. Like I'm not biased. Like of course
Yeah.
Euphoria is a good song. They not like us is a good song. The ones that he dropped on Instagram though, like bro, Meet the. I don't know why people think Meet the Grams is good, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying like certain songs just like he definitively missed on, but those two Euphoria and They Not Like Us, I think definitely were huge like punches to Drake. So
Mhm.
I just feel like I don't know. Drake came out with to me better material, bro. Like people say he didn't rap, but I feel like people just aren't listening to the music. So people just
Mm.
wanna hate on Drake because he's the bigger artist in the situation, and that's whatever. I feel
The
like
big artist. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He does have a legacy. You know what I mean? Like around the early 2000s, like 2010 to like 2016,
yeah,
I felt like that was like Drake's.
era.
Yes,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
he definitely had a huge influence on that era. So I see what you mean by
I
that.
mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Because see, this is what people. I feel like people don't even listen. Because I was listening to Mad Kid, Good City. Like I love
Mhm.
that album too. Like
Mhm.
Money Trees is one of my favorite songs. But it's just like objective. I'm just objectively going off what I heard. Like I just feel like And this is not even because Drake my favorite artist. I just feel like when it comes to rapping, I mean they both did their thing. I just feel like Drake did just a little bit better. That's just a little bit better, man. Like
Okay, okay. Your ear is just trained for Drake.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, I really listen. I really like, bro. Like, he was talk. Kendrick was talking on Euphoria. I feel like he wasn't really talking on "They Not Like Us." He was trying to go for the hit song, and it worked. It worked though. Like, but to me, he wasn't really talking about nothing. But and also Drake was going against like 20 people. Drake was going against like Rick Ross, ASAP Rocky, Metro Boomin, Future. Like, he was going against everybody. So. Um,
mm,
I just feel like it was an unfair battle. I feel like he was bound to lose at a certain point, bro.
yeah, like pushing him into the corner.
Yeah, like I don't know what do you expect, bro, to do, man? He's rapping against like 100 people.
It's that scorpion life. Isn't he a Scorpio?
Yeah. OVO,
So we
man.
gotta like sting everybody, like get back.
Oh,
I
oh
mean, but I
man,
feel like he did survive that. He definitely did. So
they
definitely
were
be,
never.
huh?
Yeah, nah, they were never gonna be able to kill him.
Hmm. He has
Yeah,
that
nah.
legacy for sure. So
Yeah,
we
just
know
like you
that
can't kill.
yeah, you can't kill Drake. Um
Yeah.
we know that Drake is in your playlist rotation. Who else is in your playlist rotation?
So Drake probably like my favorite mainstream artist, but I listen to a lot of like underground as well. So I think my favorite right now is like Prada Bad Shoddy. I listen to him heavily. I listen to Nine Vicious. Um, who else I've been listening to? I listen to a lot of my friends too. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't listen to much else, but I'll give him a shout out, bro. Boat Too Much, Isaiah 2003. Um, who else? I listen to Ja. Uh, yeah, man, just a
Mhm.
lot of underground artists, friends of mine that make amazing music.
Okay, that's awesome. Put us on for sure. Um, just quick question for Isaiah 2003. Is that his birth year?
I think it is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, and when did you start getting into music? Like start making it and everything?
I started making music my senior year of high school, like when I stopped playing basketball. Like I had a friend who like battle rapped and like he would go to the studio sometimes and he would take me and my friends to the studio and like we would just kind of just make stuff for fun. And then it kind of just started from there.
Okay, cool. Do you play any instruments like from that time, or is it just like writing verses?
Growing up, man, I used to play guitar and I was in the band too. I used to play the baritone, bro. Like people don't
You
know that.
stopped. You stopped, or like you just it's
I
for
mean,
fun?
it was like I was in middle school, you feel me? Like I was just in the band, you feel me? So like I was like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did go to band camp too, bro. Like I went to ECU, like the little band camp they had. So
Mhm.
that was like a whole phase in my life. But I mean, I stopped. I don't know how I feel like if you gave me the baritone or the guitar, I wouldn't be able to play it for you. But like,
Ooh,
yeah, I could play a little piano though. Like,
okay. I just learned how to do the piano for that one Kanye song. I'm trying to remember. Why can't I
oh,
remember now? Huh?
Runaway,
Wait, say it again.
Runaway.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, Runaway.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm like, I don't know why I went to say Bounded, but I'm like, no, I know it's not.
That's fire though.
Um, I know, but it's like the easiest thing.
I was about
But
to
it's
say,
okay.
yeah,
So it's not that impressive, but it's a start. I
hey
know
man,
how
I was trying to up you, bro. I was trying to. That was impressive feat to me.
you right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really love that. So tell us about your latest release and what inspired you to create Are We There Yet? Your album that dropped in January of this year, 2026.
Yeah. So I was I was at first gonna do a solo project, like that was like what I had in mind, and I was gonna just because that's kind of the route I've been taking with my projects, just like no features, just you know all singles like that I had like maybe dropped throughout the year or like had made throughout the year. But I was like, lately I feel like I want to collaborate more with people, and I want to connect with people in the area and in different states as well. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So that was my goal with this project. Like, I don't know, I wanted it to be like I don't know, I wanted it to be more of a different vibe, I guess, like than what I usually make, you know. So I was trying to have different artists on there, like, you know, and also when I got these artists, you know, I got their vocals, you know, I was trying to mix, you know, I was trying to be really hands-on, you know what I'm trying to say? I try to do transitions and stuff like that. So that was really my goal, is trying to elevate, you know, my artistry and just trying to do something different with my sound. So that was the goal with the project.
Okay. And I like it. I think that this project, like I can see how time was put in to like put it all together. Like what inspired the title of the album?
So I had like it's kind of like a series that I've had within my projects, like, you know, find it's kind of like finding myself, you know what I'm trying to say? Because my first, you know, I had
Mm,
a collaboration project with an artist that was called Okay, See You There, and then my next project was Where You At, and then this one was, you know, no, I had another one called On My Way. That's what it was called. I had On My Way. So it's kind of like a journey, you know, through my music, you know what I'm trying to say? That's kind of like the goal with it. But I haven't reached the destination yet. So that's kind of like when I get there, that's gonna be like the end of the series. But not the end of the music, but just the end of the, you know, because I want to, yeah, but just I want to, when I make it, it's gonna be, that's gonna be the breakout project, you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm waiting on that time. So but that's kind of like the what inspires the names of the projects, though. It's like my journey to, I guess, success, you know what I'm trying to say?
mm-hmm. So that's like I don't want to get too deep into that. But that's really interesting. So like what does that journey so far look like? How should I phrase it? So you have a vision of yourself of when you finally make it or whatever success means to you. But like on the way, what's going through your mind? Like what's in your heart? What's going in that
Yeah.
the regular eye can't see? And then once you answer that, what does what does it look like for you when you finally are there? I hope that made sense.
No. Those are two really good questions.
Okay.
To answer your first question, what does the journey look like on the way there? From my perspective, I think it's a lot of, you know, am I gonna make it? It's a lot of, you know, is is this what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Like, you know, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of, you know, stuff that, you know, people that don't see when I'm making music, like just the times where it's just like, like, you know, because you drop music sometimes and it just feels like you're going on deaf ears, you know, sometimes, you know what I'm trying to say? So, but at the same time, it's like that's why it's almost why I love doing it. It's like I wanna get people to hear me. You know what I'm trying to say? And I wanna, like, that's what motivates me to keep going. Because once I get there, to answer your second question, once I get there, what it looks like is like everybody finally recognizing that, bro, he makes good music. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, he really is a good artist or a good musician, however people want to phrase it. You know what I'm trying to say? That's my end goal. Once I get the recognition for the art, you know what I'm trying to say? Doesn't, not even about money, fame, or nothing. Just people noticing me for making music. That's really what I want, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to be remembered as a great music artist.
Right. Yeah. Literally. I want, like, yeah, I want to be able to leave a legacy, just how we were just talking about Drake, but just kind of like Drake, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like I just want to be able to talk into my music to people that, you know, what they're going through, and, you know, things that they might be feeling, and relate to them. You know what I'm trying to say? That's my goal. So
No, for sure, for sure. And I think the great thing about that is like you're halfway there because you started. Most people, they don't even start. They
that,
don't even start. It just is an idea, a dream in their mind, and nothing comes from it. But the great thing about dreams, when you actually do them, when you start, you're already halfway there. Now it's just getting that end result, which I don't know if you believe in God, but it's up to God. God controls the results. Um, but no, I think that's super cool. I love what you're doing. And again, your music is awesome. I think I hit you up on to for this interview and I'm like, yeah, I came across him. So I scroll through Instagram and when I hear someone like, oh, I'm a new artist or whatever it is, but you didn't do that. You just had like a visual and your visual was awesome. It was like sophisticated, like, oh, like he really does this. And I'm like, oh no, I gotta like follow. And then I'm gonna let him know like I want to do an interview. And thankfully you responded. So
Yeah,
that's super awesome. Um you speak about like collabs. I'm wondering who would your dream collab be?
my dream collab.
Yeah.
Of course, Drake. Sure, for sure him. But mm, I think Uzi would be fire.
Okay.
Uh, Uzi.
I can hear him with like the sound that you already have. I can definitely
Yeah,
see
like
that.
yeah. No, I feel like that would be fire. If I had to pick anybody else outside of Drake and Uzi, hmm, I'll pick like somebody underground coming up right now. I think Prada Back Shawty's pretty fire, man. Like that'd be a
Okay.
crazy. I feel like that'd be fire. But yeah, those are the three that come to mind right now.
Okay. Um, I'm I'm sorry, I blinked out. um, so with everything kind of going on in like I don't know your day-to-day life, but I
Mhm.
guess how is it that you balance work, music, and your personal life?
Um, I mean, it's kind of it's kind of just a commitment thing. Like I feel like you just gotta want it. Like because
Mm-hmm.
I I personally I kind of work long hours, so it's just like I don't know if an artist is listening to this in that position. You know what I'm trying to say? You just gotta push through and keep. There's gonna be times where you gotta go into this. You might have an idea and you might have to go into the studio at 2 a.m. You know what I'm trying to say? And just
Mm-hmm.
you might have work at 7. You know what I'm trying to say? So. And there's plenty of times where I've done that, literally like where I work on a song and I'm just like, okay, at least I got the idea here so I could come back to it. And then that's how I make my music. I piece it together. So it's just like that's how I balance it. Like I feel like priorities come first. So I feel like you have to make your money, to survive and sustain yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
then the music is like what you're trying to do to get you out of your situation. So it's like you focus on you first and then the music, second. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Mm-hmm.
you always come first.
Okay. So remaining that consistency for sure. Um, what does that creative process look like when you are in the studio and you're creating a song?
So sometimes there's times where I can make a whole song in one session, but personally, how I make music, at least nowadays, is like I'll start out with the verse or maybe the hook, sometimes,
Mhm.
and then I'll come back to it and I'll like try to think of like how the verse could relate to the hook or how the hook could relate to the verse or what the idea of the song is. So I try to structure the music now more just so I could get a more like I feel like the song comes out more cohesive and relatable and stuff like that. Outside of that, like I really don't write. It's mostly just I punch in lines and that's about it. Yeah, I'm starting to learn how to make beats as well.
Okay, that's cool. So you're more so like I guess you would say freestyle, or you just like say it and then you keep like thinking for the next one?
Yeah, I was about to say it's more so the second, like, because it's not really a freestyle when you're thinking of what you're about to say. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Mm,
oh, because when you think about what you're saying, like, it's not really a freestyle. So it's like virtual writing. That's how I look at it. Like, it's like you write. You
okay.
know what I'm trying to say? Like on
Oh,
the DAW or whatever on Pro Tools.
Okay. I feel that. I feel that. That's cool. Um, I'm trying to see if I wanted to go that route of asking you that, but I think you kind of already touched on kind of what you would tell other artists who are kind of in the position of still trying to get their music heard and still trying to be seen by, the world and getting their art out there, like what your advice to them would be. You already said commitment. Is there anything else you wanted to add on to that?
If I could give any advice to an artist trying to make it right now or be seen right now, it would be invest into yourself. Definitely don't go cheap. I feel like just that's just me personally. Like people like to buy the cheap mics and the cheap interface, but to me personally, I feel like the quality is like it matters. To me, what I'm trying to say. Like I feel like that's a dying thing nowadays. Like people think that you're just allowed to just make something off your phone, and there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just like I feel like people should care about the craft as well. So yeah, I think investing in yourself is a important thing into your studio, into maybe going to do an open mic for somebody or paying for ads, something to get yourself in front of people or to elevate your music. So I think that's like my biggest piece of advice.
Okay, awesome. Um, with your latest release, you said that you have when did you drop Lil Boat?
I dropped it along with the project, but I dropped the visual uh the day after Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you had your album January and then your single Lil Boat after Valentine's. Okay. So is there anything coming up after that, like in the month of March, April, or just sometime in this year, 2026?
Yeah, you could expect more singles right now. I have a lot. I'm making a lot of music right now. That's like what I'm stacking a lot of songs, trying to see what should go next after the project. I'm also just trying to let the project, sit a little bit with people and, let it get more streams and stuff. Cause I feel like, I put a lot of work into that one. So I want people to
Mhm.
sit with that one for a little bit, I'm trying to say before I drop something else. But expect more music soon. Definitely a visual next time I drop, for sure.
Okay, awesome sauce. So it's gonna be a surprise drop, y'all.
Yeah.
There's no confirmed date.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and people can find that on Spotify. Can they also see it Apple Music, YouTube?
Everywhere. It's everywhere. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Um, and before I let you go, I did want to see what are three things you're grateful for?
Three things I'm grateful for. Um, my mom and my dad. I'll put them two together. Uh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's awesome. Love
Uh,
that for you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I almost forgot about pops, bro. That would have been bad. Another thing I'm grateful for. All my friends, man. My friends are so supportive. Shout out to them. Another thing I'm grateful for is just life, man. Just being able to my dreams.
Yeah.
That's nothing better than that. So I think those are three things I'm grateful for.
No, that's awesome. You definitely have a positive aura about you. I'm super excited for you. Again, I think that your project is great. Um, and make sure y'all stream that. Let them know where they can follow you.
Y'all can follow me at the other JC on Instagram. Uh, and then I think it's the only JC on YouTube at the only JC on YouTube. So
Okay. So it is that the one link in your Instagram bio?
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you can also click the link in my bio to go to all platforms as well. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So yes, thank you all for watching. Make sure you download slash stream his latest release. Are we there yet? And his latest single, Lil Boat. You can follow him on Instagram, all platforms, the only JC.
Mhm.
And make sure you also follow me as well to keep up with the Artist Room podcast and not miss out on any of our episodes. So you can follow me at Where's Jess, WHERS JESS. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining this interview. I appreciate you so much.
Appreciate you guys.